I see it every day in my practice. People make mistakes, hearts get broken, and then we're left picking up the pieces. Today we're going to talk about the signs your ex might be having second thoughts, those little clues that they're carrying a torch they just can't seem to put out. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Emotions are complex, but some things are universal. When someone's really hurting because they messed up, you're gonna see it. They might get quiet, withdrawn, start reminiscing about the good old days. They might even come right out and say it, "I messed up, I didn't realize what I had until it was gone." Pay attention to those moments. You might notice a shift in their demeanor. Maybe they were all bravado and confidence right after the breakup, but now, there's a sadness, a vulnerability that wasn't there before. They might get choked up talking about you or avoid the subject altogether. These are all signs of a heart that's still hurting. Remember, actions speak louder than words. But emotions, they're the language of the soul. Now, let's talk about what happens when your ex is in the same room with you. Do they make eye contact or do they look away like they've got something to hide? Do they seem nervous, fidgety, maybe even awkward? If your ex is acting strangely around you, it's a sign they haven't moved on. They might be trying to play it cool, pretend they're not bothered, but the body doesn't lie. Look for those tells, those little signs of discomfort. On the flip side, they might try too hard. Suddenly they're overly friendly, overly interested in your life. Deep down, they're hoping you'll notice them, validate them, maybe even take them back. Let's be honest, moving on is hard, but if your ex is stuck in neutral, unable to shift gears and move forward, it might be because they're still hung up on you. Do they jump from one relationship to the next, never really settling down? Do they constantly compare their new partners to you, telling anyone who'll listen how you were the one that got away? These are all signs that they're not coping, that they're still reeling from the loss of the relationship. Look, we live in a digital age. Social media is a part of our lives, for better or for worse. Do they constantly like and comment on your posts, even old ones? Are they posting nostalgic song lyrics, cryptic messages that seem directed at you? It's all a game, folks, and they're playing it to get your attention. When an ex who's been radio silent suddenly pops back into your life, it's going to get your attention. Maybe they text you out of the blue, asking how you're doing, or maybe they call with a flimsy excuse like needing help remembering an old password. They might even go through mutual friends, fishing for information about you, trying to gauge whether you're seeing someone new. These are not random acts, folks. These are calculated attempts to re-establish contact, to test the waters and see if there's still something there. Here's the thing about real happiness, you can't fake it, so when you see your ex, really look at them. Are they genuinely happy, or is it a facade? Have they lost weight? Do they seem more stressed, more on edge than usual? Sometimes they'll just come right out and say it, they miss you. And that, folks, that's the most telling sign of all. So, there you have it, 6 signs your ex might be regretting losing you. Remember, everyone's different, and these signs aren't foolproof. But if you're seeing a pattern here, if your gut's telling you something's up, it might be time to take a step back and really assess the situation. And that's all for today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you're notified each time I upload new content. See you next time.